Good afternoon and welcome to another mitzvah. BJC Mitzvah Day number 225. A mitzvah that keeps us on its way, the prohibition to deny a monetary obligation to another. Says the verse, and this is also found in the third book, Vayikra Parshas Kedoshim. Below sechachashu, you shall not deny falsely. We are commanded not to falsely deny having possession of that which has been deposited in our hands, i.e., a borrowed object or an object given for safekeeping. Nor may we deny any other legitimate monetary claim that another person has against us, i.e., money owed as a result of a loan. As it is stated in Vayikra, you shall not deny falsely. The explanation of this, as transmitted to us by the sages, is that the verse speaks of one who falsely denies a monetary claim. In the words of Sifra, by virtue of that which is stated with regard to falsely denying a monetary claim, if a person will sin by denying falsely to his comrade regarding a deposit, and he denied it and swore falsely, he shall return the stolen item that he stole, or the proceeds of his fraud, etc. We have learned the punishment for falsely denying a claim. It says here, one who falsely denies a monetary claim is viewed in the same manner as a robber and is required to compensate the original owner even if the item becomes lost or destroyed by way of some unavoidable mishap. That is, even though this person may have originally been entrusted as custodian to safeguard this object, in which case he would have not been liable for unavoidable mishaps. Now that he falsely denied the owner's legitimate claim to the item, he becomes obligated to make restitution to the owner no matter what happens to the item, because he denied it. This additional level of responsibility is what the Sefer refers to as a punishment. Alternatively, the punishment referred to here is that the Torah now refers to this person who denied having the deposited item as a sinner who has committed treachery against God. Actually, in the verses that follow, the Torah explicitly states that one who denies an obligation must pay a penalty of an additional fifth and is required to bring an asham, a guilt offering. Nevertheless, those requirements are clearly not the punishment referred to by Sefer here, as they apply only when the one who denied having the deposited item backs up his denial with a false oath. The current mitzvah is transgressed and its punishment incurred even without making an oath. Okay, back upstairs, folks. From where, though, do we derive the scriptural injunction on this matter? The Talmud, the Torah, therefore states in our verse, you shall not deny falsely. This, too, is one of the mitzvahs to which common sense can testify. Of course, we don't really need a reason for this. Among the laws of this mitzvah is that which our sages of blessed memory have stated in Bava Metzia, that one who falsely denies possession of a depositive item that was left with him is therefore rendered invalid to serve as a witness. This is so even if he did not swear regarding that false denial, as the false denial itself is sufficient grounds to invalidate him. Our sages have also stated in the Gemara that this is true only if witnesses state that at that time, meaning at the time of his denial, the depositive item was in fact in the denier's home. There has to be witnesses. These laws and the additional details of this mitzvah are set forth in various places in Tractate Shavuos. This prohibition applies in every location and in all times to men and women. One who violates this law and falsely denies a claim of his fellow in a monetary matter has transgressed this prohibition and is considered as one who has transgressed the commandment of the king. However, this infraction does not carry the penalty of lashes. Interesting. Thank you for listening to Sponsor Feature Mitzvah 36 100 of the Gold, and we've concluded Mitzvah 225. On to 226 tomorrow. Mwah!